Well, hello everyone, this is Kimberly here, and I am coming to you with a haul video. Now, I'm hoping this won't be lengthy, but it may be. So, push that pause button right now, get you a cup of coffee or hot cocoa or a pop soda or what have you, and sit down and take a little break and watch this video. I've been some of everywhere. This is a collective haul. Guys, I've been in Dollar Tree, Marshalls, Ross, Home Goods, you name it, Hobby Lobby, I've been there. So I'm just gonna jump right in and show you what I picked up. Guys, we've all seen these and I have hauled these, but I was looking for 3 more, and guess what? I found them. So I have a total of 10 of these reindeer in silver. That's the only color I wanted. The silver reindeer from the Dollar Tree. Okay, so I have 10 and I am a happy gal. Okay, this is not going to be in any particular order, but I've also picked up from Dollar Tree these stocking holders, okay? But I decided that this year I'm not going to use them. I'm going to save them for next year. So I picked up 2 in the Joy. Okay, so I have 2 of each, okay? I have 2. Trying to get them right in my lap here. In the Peace, okay, and then 2 in Noel. Now I went back in there another time. They have a snowflake and a Christmas tree one as well. But again, I decided not to use these this year. I may use them next year. But I have 6 total. Now guys, I have been collecting these and I have probably about 20 of these in my home, scattered around my home. Is these candles, these battery operated candles. I'm showing you this because I have 3 in my hand. Just make sure you check them out before you leave the store. Pull the tab and make sure they're working, because I've purchased several of these with the tab inside and get it home and it doesn't work, okay? So that's my disclaimer here. Check your candles out before leaving Dollar Tree. Other than that, I love them. I love the way they work. Goodbye if they're working. Okay, I'm gonna try to get all of the Dollar Tree and all the stores together, so we'll give it a try here. Next, I picked up 2 candle, it says Candle Cafe, caramel candles here. They're in the shape of a coffee cup. I thought these were cute and they smell amazing to be Dollar Tree candles. They smell really good. So I picked up 2 of these. Also from Dollar Tree, and I think I picked up 3 of these, so I won't take all 3 out of the bag. But I picked up these poinsettias, these red and white poinsettias. I thought these were pretty. So I picked up 3 of these poinsettias bushes here. Also from the Dollar Tree, my usual, and I see 2 of the boxes are already missing because of baby boy. Baby boy loves these, and these are the only breakfast bars other than the name brand ones that he will eat. But he loves Dollar Tree fruit and grain cereal bars. I picked up 3 boxes, but this is the only one left, okay? And then I picked up several of these, but I have placed them on my tree, or on my trees in my home. And I really thought I wouldn't get into snowflakes, but I love these. They look great on my tree that you will see soon, or on my trees that you will see soon. But these beautiful snowflakes. I have I guess an issue with snowflakes and snowmen living in Florida. We don't see that stuff in real life, all right, or snow. So, but I love that ornament. I picked up several of those and already have them on my trees. And let me see here. I picked up, let me get it out the bag, 3 of these easels in gold here. I had some in silver and I didn't like them, so I donated them and wanted the large ones because they do come in different sizes. I wanted the large ones in gold, so I have 3. And this time of year we use these a lot, and I need to go pick up more, is the command hooks. So I picked up 2 packs, and I'm gonna go pick up a few more. And I picked up a paintbrush because I have some touching up to do, so a paintbrush. Nothing exciting, right? And also, oh, here are my other my other snowflakes. Some of them are trimmed in white, like the one I just showed you, and other ones are trimmed in the silver, but they are cute. Those are a few more that I picked up. Every time I go on a Dollar Tree, I look for those. And then I had these, and in our move or something somewhere, I misplaced them. I don't know what happened, but I picked up some more of these. I think I picked up a total of, I think like 16 to 20 of these magnolia clips. So you'll see these real soon in an upcoming video. But I think that is it, unless I come across another Dollar Tree bag. That is it from Dollar Tree. Okay, let me show you a couple of items, and it's just a few that I picked up from Family Dollar. I picked up a pack of this 2-pack glittered bows, and they run $1. So I picked them up in gold. And then I picked up a pack in red. All right. So I picked up that. And then I was shocked to see this particular item in Family Dollar. But let me see if I can grab it. And I haven't seen anybody haul these yet. But I picked up a set of 3 crackled glass candle holders in silver. They had these in silver, they had these in gold, and they had them in red. Now, aren't you shocked I didn't pick them up in red? I wanted the silver. So I have a set of 3. So you will see these soon in my Christmas tour, my home Christmas tour, okay? You'll see these babies. But that was it that I picked up from Family Dollar, so we're gonna move on to another store. All right, guys, I'm hot flashing. So you're gonna have to excuse me for a minute, all right? Might have to come out of this jacket here. Let me show you what I picked up from Wally World, is what I call it, but Walmart. I'm actually sitting by my door area. I keep filming. I know you guys are wondering why she keeps filming right here. This is the only place I want you to see right now. You'll see the rest real soon. But I've shown you this, and I've actually shown you by my fireplace in my $5 Goodwill challenge. This here was, I'm trying to think. I can't even think right now. But anyway, you've seen this area and you've seen by my fireplace so far. I want you to see everything else when I reveal it to you. I don't want to give you bits and pieces right now. But anyway, this next item that I picked up I need it for right here, and it's actually a rug, an accent rug, and I didn't want nothing that would slide. I wanted something with, you know, the grip on the back, and it was a good size. So I picked up this rug here, this accent rug, and it's a 30 by 46 inch by Mainstay. I have a runner just like this in this pattern here. So I wanted the same, and actually my living room rug is in the same pattern, but it's in a blue and off-white. So I picked this up from Walmart. I think it ran $19.96. I wanted it for this area here. And the next item that I picked up, and you can hear it jiggling, I picked up 3 of these. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna take out one because glitter fallout is everywhere, guys. But I picked up 3 of these beautiful cones, pine cones, ornaments in the blue, and it has silver glitter on them. They are gorgeous. And I'm hoping I can get some more of these after Christmas. And they weren't expensive at all. They were only $1.94, $1.96 a piece. And they're actual, I don't know if these are actual glass ornaments. They feel like they're glass ornaments. I don't want to drop one to see, but you can hear the ting-ting on them. But they're gorgeous. I want at least 3 more, and if I can get 9 more would be a bonus. But those are pretty. So that's a hint on one of the colors in my trees. Okay, y'all, you all know my living room is red, white, and blue. So my tree has those colors in it. Okay, so I think that was it from Walmart. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next store. Okay, if you've watched my $5 Goodwill Challenge Christmas edition, I stated that I found a new thrift store in my area, and it is called Upscale Resale. All right, and this store is for battered women. You know, it helps battered women in our area. But it's also in link somehow with my SPCA thrift store, because they asked for this wooden nickel that you have to show to get the discounts. Well, anyway, I purchased my $5 Goodwill Challenge. Go check that video out that I keep mentioning. And then I picked up a couple of more items, and my husband picked up one, so I don't even know if it's still in the bag, but we'll see. I picked up, and it's not, his item is not in here, but he picked up a train. I think it was marked $2.50, and I think he got it half price. All right, but I picked up this piece of fur, and it is huge, and I'm gonna wash it, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Let me stand up a little bit so you can't even see me. That's how huge it is. All right, the screen went black, right? It's huge. All right, but this piece of fur I only paid $8 for. All right, $8 for this piece of fur. Do I have a clue as to what I'm going to do with it? Not at this time. But I knew by going into my fabric stores or my craft stores, you can't go in there and pick up a piece of fur for $8. All right, so I'm trying to fold it up. And then I picked up, and it's heavy, this beautiful wine bottle stand. I'm thinking about painting it out. It's spray painting it a different color. But I thought it was pretty. It is heavy. And I paid $3 for this wine stand. Alright. So I thought it was pretty. And I'll be putting this to use maybe over the holidays. Excuse me. Maybe over the holidays. We'll see. Alright. That was it from my upscale resale store. We're gonna move on to the next store. Alright guys, the next store is Ross. Went in Ross and picked up a few things. Found these Madison Home set of 6 washcloths. And I don't know what the regular price of them. Oh, I see it. The regular price of these were $3.99 and they marked $1 off. So got them for $2.99. But they're in brown. I don't, you girls that do the white towels, I give you a thumbs up. I really do. Wish I could do that. But with men in the house, it don't work for me. So I go with colors. So I picked up these in brown. So I have those. Then also, let me see what I'm going to show next. Since I found these clearance, I'll show these next. And I'll unwrap one. Alright? Because I have 3 of these. And I'm on the hunt for at least 3 more. I picked up these beautiful glasses here. And I have some in the same shape, but they don't have that design, this design in them. And I have a bowl that match these glasses perfectly. And let me see, the comparable price was $7, all right? And I got these for $1.49 at Ross. I'm on the hunt for at least 3 more, so I can have 6. When I saw those for $1.49, I was like, oh yes, I'm gonna pick them up. So I have 3. Then from Ross, something I've been looking for quite a while. And I was like, oh, like a kid in a candy store when I saw it. I found my mirrored tray. Guys, I was like, oh my goodness. I found my tray. And I'm trying to be careful not to blind you, all right? But I found this tray. And I paid $16.99 for it. And you see how big it is, all right? Love it. Love this tray. And I'm hoping to come across one even bigger than this, because I love trays. Now, I have some stuff upstairs, so I'm trying to debate whether or not I'm going upstairs to get it. We will see. Now, the next store I'm going to show you is, of course, Hobby Lobby. Now, I have a couple of girls in there. Well, let's just say I'm known in the Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to challenge them. And I'm challenging my husband, which I know he's listening. I am going to stay out of Hobby Lobby for 2 weeks. I go in there at least 1 time a week, all right? Sometimes twice, sometimes 3 times a week. But anyway, I'm gonna stay out of there for 2 weeks, I hope. I went in Hobby Lobby looking for some red glittered pillow covers, and I couldn't find them because I've been banned from buying pillows. I have a closet full of pillows. So I'm down to buying pillow covers, which I'm okay with. I don't have a problem with buying pillow covers. But I saw some red pillow covers that they were okay, they just wasn't red enough. So I'm gonna debate on those. And the ones that I saw I can use after the season if I want to. So anyway, these, they're not for, I can use these right now, but we'll see. But I picked these up. I picked up 2 of these. This pillow cover, only because of what it says, all right? And it has the hymn, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound on it, all right? So I picked up 2 of these. If you guys don't know, I love hymns. And so when I saw this, actually I had the red covers in hand, walked off from them and turned around, put them down, and went back for these. And these, I've been watching these pillow covers for the past 3 weeks. They have not been on sale in Hobby Lobby. So I used my 40% off coupon on these. So let me see what I ended up paying for them. I ended up paying $6.59 because their regular price is $10.99 a piece. So I got these for $6.59 a piece. So I'm looking forward to using these somewhere in my home. So I picked up 2. Now this next piece I'm gonna have to grab and bring back. All right. Okay, I had to run and grab this next piece because it's large. This is something I've been eyeing for about a month or so. And I have to put my touches on it because I saw an idea on Pinterest or Instagram with it, one of the other ones. But glad I finally got this piece. And in addition to putting my touches on this piece, I got to get some other items made to go with this piece, and then I will share it with you. But here's the piece. If I can lift it here, you can hear it. Also out of Hobby Lobby, guys. Oh, this beautiful tree. Wood all around here. The circular part of it, just gonna lift it up there, is wood. And this middle piece here is metal. All right. This was regular price, $69.99, and I got it half off. So roughly $35. So I'm gonna put my touches on this and get my other pieces that I need to go along with this, and then I will show it to you. I don't know if it's gonna get done by the end of the year. Knowing my husband, we're gonna be on it. But if it don't, you will definitely see it the first part of the new year. All right. But I'm loving this piece, and I can't wait to hang it up in its place. All right. We're gonna move on to the next store. Guys, I'm showing you part of the stuff that I've collected. Again, this is a collective haul. I may run upstairs and get the other stuff out of my closet that I've collected too. But guess where I've been again? BBW. Love Bath and Body Works. You guys know they had that $8.50 sale on those candles. Oh my goodness. I only chose 4. I did good. Let me see. Let me share with you what I got. Now I think I have one upstairs from the last time. I'm gonna run upstairs and get my stuff. This one here is cinnamon caramel swirl. I love the tops. They can stand alone just like this without even lighting them. They're so pretty. But the smell. cinnamon caramel swirl. Next one, Celebrate. My color there, red, guys. Celebrate. Has that pretty top as well. Ooh. I think I'm gonna burn this one first. We'll see. It's either this one or another one I have in the bag here. Which is, and I don't even have to look at this one. 'Tis the Season. This one smells, oh my goodness, this one smells great also. So between Celebrate and this one, I don't know which one I'm gonna burn first, but it will be out of the two. And then lastly, this is actually an autumn candle, but I wanted it anyway. And it's called Sweater Weather. All right, this is an autumn candle, but I wanted it anyway because I love the smell of this. And it smells, I know it will, I'm thinking about putting it in one of my bathrooms. All right, it smells so good. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna run upstairs and grab those other few items up there and come back and show you. So give me a minute. All right, guys, before that sale at Bath and Body Works the week prior, I went there again. Now in another haul you saw, I went there again. But anyway, I picked up a candle this trip as well. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's 'Tis the Season too. Let me see. No, it's a different one. Thank you. This one is called Spiced Apple Toddy. This one here. I was thinking I picked up 'Tis the Season, which I didn't care if I picked up 2 of those, but it worked out that I didn't duplicate any, so that's good. So I have 5 candles total. Alright. And which I gave one of my daughters one of these. So I don't know which one she grabbed. But the hand gels, this is a frosted cranberry. I don't even know how much I paid for these. I think they were like $5 or $6 for $5 or something that day. This is the winter. This is the Merry Cookie. And this one is 'Tis the Season. So this one will definitely probably end up in my purse. And then of course I couldn't walk out of Bath and Body Works without buying one of these beautiful candle stands. Alright. This was $15.50, but I don't think I paid $15.50 for it. Or did I? Let me see. Hand sanitizers were 91 cents. That's one candle. I can't even understand this receipt. But anyway, I don't think I paid full price for it. And then I had the coupon where you spend $30 and you get $10 off. So I used that, but then each time I've gone in there, they dropped another coupon. So I have 2 more of these, plus I have it on my phone as well. So I have several of these. I'm looking for them to throw the hand soap on sale. I definitely want to go back in there for that. and then something else as well, but we'll see. But I have at least 2 coupons to use. That's enough of Bath and Body Works. I'm gonna jump back to Ross and show you one item that I picked up. I don't know if I told you guys this, but my son is no longer manager at Dollar Tree. He manages Ross. So, I've been in his store and eyeballing this. And he told me it was clearance, so I went over there and snagged it. So, yes, I am a fur lover right now. This is made by Calvin Klein, and the original price was $69.99, and they reduced it to $34.99. Guys, this is a pretty brown. Now they also had in the Ross this one made like this, but it was like a blue and black. That thing was bad too. But I wanted the brown. I'm on the hunt for some brown boots, and I'm gonna sport this. I don't know when, but since we're in hot Florida, but I will be wearing this. I wanted this bad baby. And then I picked up some Guy Fieri coffee for my Keurig. I forgot about this. It is a pack of 12 for the Keurig, and I only paid $3.99 for this pack. So I'm hoping this is good, Guy. I love you on Food Network. So we'll see. $3.99, that's not bad. Okay, and let me put this back in the bag. My fur. The next item is the only item that I picked up in Michael's. Did you believe that? Went in Michael's, and this was before the little 70% off sale, but I don't care. I got mine. I picked up this basket here. Here we are with the first stuff, guys. But I missed out on it last year. I said I was not going to miss out on it this year. I think I got this for 50 or 60% off. So I have mine. I'm planning on putting, well, you'll see. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do with it. You'll see. Why give it away, right? Okay, I have a few more items, guys. And then I got a little story to tell. So if you want to hear that story, you better hang in there with me, all right? Alright guys, the next couple of items, and with this one I hope I'm not blinding you, so I'm not going to hold it here long. I picked up this beautiful, or my husband and I, we picked up this beautiful light fixture from Home Depot, okay? We saw this actually was not our first pick, but the one we wanted, they did not have in stock and did not know when they were going to get it in stock. So this was our second choice, and after putting it up, I am so glad we went with this chandelier. And moving over to the right, without giving my living room away, because I am almost done, put my last pieces in for my Christmas tour, but I wanted to show you this mirror that we picked up from Home Goods. Thought this mirror was very pretty and had to scoop it up when we saw it. I love the details in it. Love the beveled design in it also. So it is in place. And let me show you a few pieces and then I'll tell you a little story. All right, guys, I have a few more pieces to show you, and then I'm gonna tell you this little story, and we're gonna all of the day, all right? Because this video has been long enough, and I'm hot flashing, and I'm tired, and I have to put all this stuff away, okay? But anyway, since I left off with home goods, we're gonna start there. And show you this piece here, or pieces, a piece or pieces, okay? And they're wrapped up. No, it's not the same plate. Just gave it away, it's the same. It's plates, okay? But I picked up this set in white and gold. It has the gold backing. But this design here from Home Goods. This set is not the same design, but still is the gold and white theme. So I picked those up as well. Set of 4 in both for $7.99, okay? Beautiful. That was Home Goods. I'm gonna jump to Marshall's. Let's see if I picked up the right bag. Yes, I did. Then I went to Marshall's. I think I picked up the right. Yes, I did. I have several pieces in this bag here. Went to Marshall's and found another set of the same plates for $7.99. These are sister stores, so you can go in Marshall's, you can go in Home Goods, you can go in TJ Maxx, and pretty much find some of the same pieces. So I found another set of these plates. So now I have a set pretty much of 12. Gold and white. All right? And they were $7.99 there as well. Then I found these. Let me unwrap them carefully because the lid is somewhere to this. Found this. Let me see what this part is. I found the cream and sugar bowl in gold. Sorry for the ruffling of the bags, okay? But these were $3.99 a piece in gold. Aren't these gorgeous? Some in silver too, but I'm into the silver kick, but I'm getting into the gold kick as well, all right? And it has a top to this one, but I'm not gonna unwrap that one right now, okay? But this is gorgeous. $3.99. All right, guys, last few pieces, and then I'm gonna tell this little story. We'll be done. I'm only gonna unwrap one, but I have 4 of these, all right? I picked up some similar to this in my last haul. I may go back and get 2 more of these, but I picked up some more of these glasses here. See that bling bling there? See the theme going? The bling bling, the gold, you know? Love these. So, again, I picked up 4 of these from Marshall's. I think I'm gonna go back and get 2 more. These were $5.99 a piece. Okay? So I think I have 6 of the other ones and then 6 of these. Only unwrapped one for you guys, okay? finally, I went to World Market. Oh. And I'm not going to show you all of these because I have a set and I don't have a full set, which I need to go back and get the other pieces. You see what I have here? Let me find the spoon. So I need to go back and get the teaspoon and the small fork, okay? But guys, you're not gonna believe how much I got a set of 10 of these for. I went in there a couple of weeks ago. I think it was around the Veterans Day holiday, yes. And they were running them on sale. Now these are regular price, $4.99 a piece. And I got 10 of each, all right? And I think they had a percentage off. I don't know if it was 20, 25, 30% off. But anyway, it was a good amount. I think it was 30% off. Then when I get to the register, the associate asked me, do you have a rewards card? And I'm like, no. He said, would you like to sign up for it because it's free? So I was like, sure, sign me up for it, because I walked World Market and saw some things that I'm interested in, may go back and get it. You never know. Sign me up for the rewards card. So when he signed me up, it gave me an additional 15% off. When I walked out of that store, I only spent, let me get my receipt because I have my trusted receipt here. I only spent $79.56 on a set of 10 of this flatware, gold flatware. I am going to go back. I'm going to get my teaspoon and I'm going to get that small set of 10 of each. I got a set of 10 of the knife, the spoon, the tablespoon, and the fork. I'm going to complete my set. But I'm waiting for them to go on sale again because I have an additional 15% off coupon to use yet again. That's that designing on a dime, people. Well, that was my haul. Let me tell you this little story. Again, you see all this, the wine glasses and the plates and the flatware and all that. I showed you my chandelier. I showed you a mirror. I posted on Instagram, and I'm going to insert some pictures as I go along and tell this story here. I posted on Instagram where we were having a furniture delivery. I didn't say furniture delivery on my post, on my Instagram post. I just said we had a delivery and showed the name of the store that was delivering these pieces. And then I stated, as they were unloading, that one of the pieces came defected. And what we had purchased, we purchased a beautiful dinette set from Kane's Furniture, and it's called the Dynasty. So I'm going to insert that picture of that dinette set right here. That set, or this set, is gorgeous, guys. When I say divalicious, it's divalicious. Had the bling bling. It was like wasn't a true gold and it wasn't a silver. Like that in-between silver gold with that bling on the chairs and the table. So we actually picked up the table, which seats 10 people. So you see my set going here with the 10. It sat 10 people. So we picked up, the set came with 4 chairs. And we purchased an additional 6 chairs, okay? 2 armchairs and the 4 regular dining room chairs. So it was a total of 10 chairs total. We also picked up the buffet server, which was gorgeous, okay? I was in love with this dinette set. I'm still in love with the dinette set. But the table came defected, and I'm gonna insert like I said, I'm gonna insert the pictures, and you will see how the defect on the table was. It was all around the edge of the table, all around it. So the delivery man wanted me to keep the table. And I'm like, I'm not keeping this table. I will keep the other pieces, send the table back. Let's see about getting me another one out here as soon as possible. Well, we tried contacting someone, went through the store, and at first, we couldn't get a hold of anyone. So we ended up going to the store, and let me tell you, from where I am, it's about a 45-minute to an hour drive from where we are. But we took the ride to the store and ended up talking to the general manager of the store and showed him pictures of this table. And I guess he couldn't believe it either. He was like, wow, can't believe it. So he punched in some numbers in there. He said, well, we have like 84, 86 of these tables in the warehouse. But we can't get it to you until the following week. They only deliver to my area on Wednesdays. So I'm like, you can't get a table out here sooner than that. Hey, this is on you guys now, you know. Can you get it out here quicker? They couldn't get it out here quicker. They only deliver once a week to my area, which is not, well, from the warehouse is far away. Anyway, I'm not going to ramble on that, but I felt that they should get it out here within days because, again, you're giving me a defective product. Anyway, we said, okay, just deliver the table the next week. So they come out here the next Wednesday with the table. Unpack the table off the truck. And as they unpack the table off the truck, the other delivery guy said, she's not gonna want this. And I'm walking out the door and I'm hearing this and I'm like, oh boy, here we go again. That table had the same issue as the first table. So I'm like, okay, this is sounding like a headache. So I ended up telling them, and this is what I actually did. You can pack all of it up. I don't want it. So my husband, he wanted to surprise me with a dinette set earlier than I thought we were going to get one, because I was not planning on getting a dinette set until next year. But we were seeing all these sales going on Veterans Day weekend. He wanted to surprise me. And I was so looking forward to having my family sit there for Thanksgiving. I was looking forward to my family sitting there for the Christmas and New Year's dinners that we, are planning or are having, and it's not going to happen because I sent the set back. It was gorgeous. Had they had the table right, I would have had that set. It's beautiful in the store, but they just could not, Kane's Furniture could not get that set delivered to me, And I'm not going to pay that type of money for a set and have that kind of defect in it. No way, no. And And I was imagining all my stuff that I had been purchasing. Like I said, I purchased a chandelier, purchased mirror, purchased dishes and stemware and flatware and stuff to do a tablescape, and it just didn't happen. We visited other stores, and I'm gonna have to go back to them. We went to Haverty's, we went to Bear. We also went to Rooms to Go. We went to several furniture stores, and I saw some dinette sets in there that I liked. Didn't compare to that one. But it just didn't work out with Kane's Furniture. I had to send that one back. I was in love with it. I really was. My husband was too. But they just couldn't get it right. Couldn't solve the issue. I wish they could have. Would have loved it in my home. The few people that came in and saw it, just the chairs and the buffet server sitting there, they was like, wow, this is very, very nice. But couldn't get it right, so. Oh well, you've heard my story. The search is still on for a dinette set. I'm not planning on, my heart's broken, very broken. So I will be searching for a dinette set come the new year. Well guys, sorry for the long story. Let me wipe my eyes. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, you can give me a thumbs up. And if you have not done so, you can push that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel where I can bring you more videos. Probably not as long as this one. I do sometimes get lengthy. That's why I told you to get you a cup of coffee or hot chocolate or soda pop. A little snacky. But anyway, they don't be quite as long as this. They do get lengthy at times. But subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you as a part of the Diva family. You can also find me on other social media sites, which are Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, as well as Twitter. The links to those social media sites will be listed. You can tell I am so tired because I'm kind of slurring. They will be listed in my description box below. Again, thank you so much for watching. You guys take care. You be blessed. And maybe that next video will be a tour of something, okay? I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye, guys.